Hello, 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 hello. It's Sean Brady doing another fabulous podcast episode of the Medici Marketplace podcast. And I am here with the one, the only, the fabulous, and just recently off stage, center stage with his new book release coming out, George Slaughter.
How you doing today, Sean?
I'm fabulous, man. How are you?
I'm sorry. Am I supposed to say hello, 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 or is that your thing?
That is my thing, but you can make it your thing too. But
I just did it.
It's 4 hellos though. You did somebody else's thing.
Sorry, man.
That's all good.
All right.
George, you are a Medici Marketplace member.
Yes, sir.
Your company is St. Louis Web Pros.
That's correct.
Tell me a little bit about St. Louis Web Pros.
Well, we've been in business for 9 years. We're based out of Chesterfield. We focus on clean, marketable web design.
Clean, marketable web design.
That's correct.
I love it.
Yeah, we just don't want it to look pretty. We want it to be geared towards the client's client or the end buyer, in other words. So we focus on making sure that people click, connect, and call.
So you get to see a lot of things right and wrong around going on for websites because you just make them better, right, for your clients.
Absolutely.
So for the people that are, not necessarily in the St. Louis area or even in the Midwest region or even in the United States of America, because this goes international,
Global.
What are a couple of 3 things? Give us 3 things that you just wish more people did. They could do better, and you see it, and it's like, oh my gosh, if you made these few tweaks to your website, it would make a world of difference for your business.
The number one thing is get the information out as quickly as possible.
Really, speed to market.
Just know what your people are looking for when they get there. You can have a beautiful banner at the top with all the words and the pictures and all of that, but if the people are coming there, if it's a doctor's office and they just want to set an appointment, have an appointment button as soon as they get on there.
Yes.
Or if they're looking for, if you're selling something, if they're looking for a product or service, have something right away that puts everybody in their specific rabbit hole. You want people to know, okay, I came here for this.
Yeah.
Here it is right now. I don't have to scroll down or go to an extra page to find it. Here's the information that I need. Maybe it's 4 different types of information. You got 4 different types of client. They should all have something to click on within the first 3 to 6 seconds. Clickability.
Absolutely. Any more things? Was there one more thing?
Well, that was the one. The second one.
I thought the first one was speed, or that's a clickability.
That's a clickability thing.
Okay.
The second one is actually making sure that you're doing what the client likes and not what you like. I see a lot of people with color schemes that don't match their brand, with a style and font that don't match what their clients are looking at. A lot of people design their websites based on what they like, but you have to take a step back and say, well, who am I marketing to?
Yes.
I want it to be red and black, but you're marketing to women.
Right.
So you might want some softer colors.
I see.
So things like that.
Huh. I think you and David Berger kind of underlined and highlighted that very point very well.
Yeah.
That's great. One more.
We worked well together, too. So.
Absolutely. Well, that's the whole nature of Medici Marketplace, right? So
Correct.
We have this great, awesome group of member professionals who are all in the digital space that just come together and know how to not only work together, but collaborate, even if we're not working together.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
So how about one more thing for our audience around the globe?
Always, always, always have as many options for people to connect with you as possible.
Yes.
Click here, answer a question, take a survey, whatever it is, as many options for them to connect with you as possible. You can never have too many opt-ins, I believe.
That's awesome. George, that's some great stuff. Now, I did make mention of this at the beginning of the podcast, but I'll circle back around. You have a book coming out in the very near future.
I do.
What's the title?
It's called The Room is Better Because I'm in It.
The Room is Better Because I'm in It. Now, I know what this book is about, so I'm being a little facetious, but in your own words, what's this book all about?
Well, the title basically says that, you should go out of your way to bring value to the room. And to tie it into my web business, I built my web business on referral and networking. And so the book is about networking and bringing value to the rooms that you're in, whether it be a networking event, whether it be a chapter meeting, or whether it just be you having a cup of coffee with another person. What kind of impression are you leaving on that person? And are you leaving that room or that person better than you found them and not just looking to steal a referral or take something away from them or make a quick bottom line move. So that's what we do.
And you said chapter meetings, and you're, of course, referring to BNI, Business Networking International.
BNI, I'm a member there. I'm also in 3 different chambers, IT and Venture Cafe. I do a whole bunch of stuff.
You do a little bit of networking.
Yes, I do. I love it.
It's fun stuff.
I love it.
Well, I know you and I distinguish this, and you can more than welcome to put it in your book if it's not totally finalized yet. But the difference between networking and not working.
Yeah.
Or even better, gross working and networking.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of times what people think of networking is that, here's my card, think of me, think of me, think of me, think of me, versus building relationships.
That's correct.
And it's all about that that relationship.
Yeah, and one of the things we explore in the book is networkers fall into 4 categories. And what you're speaking of is the entry level or basic networker who believes that volume is the key to everything. The more I shove a business card in people's hand. And that's not a bad thing, because if you're in a new market,
right,
or if you're new to a position or a new job or something like that, or you're looking for a job, that's a great thing, because visibility is the cornerstone of it all. But at the same time, if you find yourself still doing that 3 years down the road, you may want to rethink some things.
I've shared this before, but it goes back to my little pee-wee football in grade school with Coach Verbacki. It was one of the first sales lessons I learned, but I didn't equate it to that at the time. But I've shared this in a lot of other sales classes.
Yeah.
And it was around Halloween, because that's football season, right?
Okay.
The more houses you hit, the more candy you get. Thanks, Coach Verbacki. It stuck with me forever.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if it was that easy, I would wear a costume to every networking event that I wear. I wear my ghost costume and carry my bucket, and I get all the referrals right.
What are some of the other stages that you talked? So that was the first stage. What are the other 3?
The second one is the social networker, who basically is not necessarily building a business, but has already achieved a certain amount of success.
Yes.
And they usually are consultants or people who are not the primary wage earners. They go out and say, you know what, I just miss being in the business community, and it's very good to be a member of like a Chamber of Commerce or a Rotary Club or something like that. And they go out and they just feel comfortable around business people. And they have a lot to offer, especially in terms of, knowledge, experience, volunteerism. They make very good members.
Absolutely.
And the next one would be the marginal networker, which probably is about 85% of the people out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who are just doing it because they know it works.
Wow.
But they're not maximizing it. And that's the target audience. It's like, how do we turn those marginal networkers into the top tier, which is the connector?
Oh.
Who is the go-to person for everything, whose number one objective is to connect people.
Right.
That's
not about connecting dollars with their own pocketbook per se.
Right.
It's really about connecting other people.
And understand that it all comes back around.
It all comes back around.
Right.
So the abundance mindset or the go-giver,
right.
You have to breathe it out to breathe in. You have to give to receive.
That's correct.
That's awesome stuff.
Yeah. Be the spider that makes the web because it's beautiful, not because you're trying to catch flies.
That's right. I love that, man.
I just made that up.
You did not.
I did, honestly.
That should be in your book. High five on that one. Love it. George Slaughter, as always, a pleasure being with you, and thank you. And for those listening to this podcast, thank you for listening, and we'll see you on social media. I love this stuff. Well, it's not really unscripted, but we're in an awesome place. So we will see you later.